Hi there boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Random Geek channel. I'm the Random Geek, and what I do is I review the best budget tech and gadgets out there. So this is going to be a bit different because it's an unboxing slash review, and this isn't really tech or gadget, it's more of an accessory tool, but I got this and it was really high quality and I really wanted to share with you guys. So if you guys aren't aware, I recently did a review series on the Cell Ultimo Urban bike, and along with that purchase, I began to upgrade my bike accessories along with it. And one of the things that I got was a brand new cycle bike pump. So this is a hand pump. Yeah, so pretty much with that, the bike to review, the tires, as per normal with any new cycle, they came extremely underinflated. And I went to the actual garage to pull out my old foot pump. Hadn't used it in about 20 years. And guess what? It was broken, it was covered in some really funky stuff, and there was a giant huntsman crawling all over it. Yeah, one of the unfortunate things about living in rural Australia is you have pretty much everything trying to kill you, and spiders included. So I managed to shoo it out of the garage, but I needed a brand new bike pump anyway. So I went online and this is what I found. So I didn't want something like big, bulk and heavy like a foot pump, so I was looking at hand pumps, and especially hand pumps that could produce a lot of tire pressure, and it had to be small, compact and compatible. So obviously, like, you can head to your local store or your local Kmart, you know, Target or whatever, and get a cheap bicycle pump for under $20. They probably will do the job, but they're extremely poor quality. So sometimes you do have to purchase things of a bit of higher standard, and that usually comes with a slightly higher price tag. So these guys came in at 35 Australian dollars, so I think that's roughly, what is that, you know, 28, 27 US, and roughly, I think that, what is that, 16, 17 British pounds. So slightly higher than your standard bicycle pump, especially for like a hand pump. But the quality in this was through the roof. So this is from a company called Pro Bike Tools. So they're based in the United States, and it's pretty much set up by a guy who used to work a white collar job. And pretty much he's really into cycling, and he decided to set up his own company. And what these guys specialize is bike accessory tools. So I've actually purchased several of their tools. They're extremely high quality. So obviously you're paying a slightly higher premium on top, but you do get that in terms of build quality and finish. So first things are, it's already unboxed. If you've seen any of my unboxing videos, I'm pretty unco and clumsy, and I did have a bit of struggle pulling it out of this plastic casing here. So I've already pulled it out, and I've used it on several occasions now just to check the actual tire pressures, and it works perfectly fine. One thing that you're going to notice on the box, just in terms of labeling, it's used for road use and mountain bike use. So if you're riding like a mountain bike or like an urban bike, this is going to be perfect. It does go up to 120 psi, so roughly 8 bar. So that's extremely high pressure. But doing that on a hand pump, I wouldn't recommend it. And especially at the higher pressures, you are going to be struggling to actually get that pressure in. So personally, myself, I've been using this to, you know, at max probably 80 to like 100 psi at most, because at the higher end you are going to be struggling. So if you are like a professional cycler, or like you ride an actual racer bike, you are going to be using those higher pressures for urban use and for guys on the mountain bike trails. Since you will be using it at a lower tire pressure, this is going to be perfect. So comes with plastic box packaging, pretty standard. It just lists all its features on the actual box. What I really like about it is the industrial design, because most actual hand pumps will have the actual hose attached on the outside. You could end up losing it, and then normally of poor quality. This one is a very unique design, and we'll talk about that. So it's extremely lightweight. What am I saying? It does feel solid, but it's machined aluminium. It's got a really nice shiny finish, and also if you can see, if the camera will focus, it's got this brushed aluminium, and it's got these fine concentric circles on it. Printing is pretty nice, and you can get this in different colors. I got the red version. You can get it in to metallic black. So if you've got a low-key looking bicycle and you don't want to be all flashy, you can get a different color. So in terms of it, so it's machine alloy, easy inflation. It says 120 psi to 8.3 bar. That's probably the theoretical maximum. I wouldn't be pumping that one there. It's got a the hose design, which I'll show you. It's actually inside the actual pump itself, so it's really well hidden. And you get this mountain bracket. It's plastic, it's Velcro. I don't see a lot of people throwing this on their bikes. It's got like easy access points for some bolts in there. Like if you're riding a bike and you're throwing like accessories on your bike, the only thing you really need is probably a water bottle, and you wouldn't go attaching a bicycle pump to a bicycle, and especially with accessories like this. You're gonna park your bike, things are gonna get stolen. I wouldn't be doing it. I don't recommend you guys doing it at all. A bit of instructions on how to use it, but I'll go through that. So I'm gonna put that aside, and we're gonna have a look at. So first things first, I've already mentioned, really nice brush aluminium here. It's got a textured base here, so you can feel it there. It's got the concentric circles on top. You've got a cap on both ends, so it gets the camera to see a cap on both ends, and a screw in there. And the thing that really is interesting about this one is when you open the actual cap here and you untie the top, this is where you get your hose. So you're never gonna lose your hose. So it fits in there. So this is both pressure, straighter, and pressure valve compatible. So obviously, I'll flip it over. Is you've got clearly marked there, pressure on that end, and straighter on that end. So it's an actual metal gauge. And all you really do is you, depending on which type of valve that you've got, you just attach it to the one that you're currently using. So, sorry, wrong end. See, this is why I don't. So all you do is basically like attach it onto the end. So obviously in this case, you'll be using your straighter valve, and as long as you do like a nice firm like attachment onto your end, it's going to inflate the tire. What's really interesting is you're probably wondering, where is the PSI or pressure gauge on this, because most hand pumps won't have one. This is really fantastic because it's actually built inside the hose itself. So when you attach the hose, you'll get this little gauge that will actually to come out. And when you actually pump it, it's actually marked on both sides, one with PSI and one with bar. So depending on which unit you are using, you just flip it over to see what tire pressure it is. So it's a really smart design. And so you just press it on, and obviously this side is bar, and on the other side you get PSI readings. So you would just pump up the tire, and you'll get the automatic readings go on. So obviously it's measuring the pressure on one side, and it's releasing the actual, it's applying tension onto the barrel, and it's following the readings on there. So I found this really like useful. It's a really smart design, and you can't like lose it, because when you're finished with it, you just close the end and just pop on, and then you twist it, nice and compact, and really simple and smart, like design. Like I love it. I'm not touching this to my bike. What I've done is I've just thrown it onto my like riding bag what I've got, and in the event that you have a flat or puncture on the side of the road, and I do recommend like anyone who's riding, you know, like you got a like emergency puncture kit, even your bag or like your vehicle when you're going to walk your bike back to your vehicle, or if you got it in hand, you can put it aside of the road. Make sure that you're out of the way of vehicles, and you can do like an emergency repair. And you've got a flat, pull this out, and you're good to go. So obviously this is a bit different from a tech review. I won't be doing any more videos on this, but I'm giving this a really big thumbs up in terms of tools. So get it, yeah. So this one gives a full 10 out of 10 thumbs up for me. This is something that's going to last for a very long time, unlike my previous bike pump, which I've actually thrown in the bin. So if you guys are thinking about getting one, I really recommend these guys. First off, I'm not associated with these guys at all. Purchased this out of my own pocket. This is my personal opinion, and yeah, this product is fantastic. As always, press the like button, smash that subscribe button. If you want to see more, press that notification bell. If you're new to the channel, I do post a brand new video pretty much every single 3 or 4 days if I can. If I'm not overly too busy, I do have a very busy work schedule. So whatever time that I've got, I do try to make a video. I do this as a personal hobby, just to provide information for anyone who's interested. Anyway, Random Geek out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.